Game number 2, and tonight it is very big that Boston wins this one. They're down 1-0 to the Minnesota Twins, and if they lose tonight, they're going to be down 2-0 and 3 games in the Metrodome. Tonight, the Minnesota Twins take on the Boston Red Sox in Game 2 of the ALDS. Hello, everyone. This is a very big game. The first game was 3-2, Minnesota won. They beat Boston. Boston today has to come back, and they have to really play well. Today on the mound for Boston and Minnesota, we have Alan Anderson here, but they're number 2s on the mound, so no more Clemens and Viola. So it might open up offensively, and if it does, it's going to favor Minnesota. On the mound for Boston is Bruce Hurst. Bruce Hurst, he's down 1-0. So it makes it so much bigger because you know you got to play 3 in Minnesota, and that's going to be an absolute nightmare. That's going to be an absolute nightmare playing 3 in Minnesota. And tonight is Dan Gladden. He's going to start off. And Bruce Hurst against Dan Gladden. We're underway game 2. And that's going to be a bunt. Are they going to get it? Let's see. Third, and it'll go to first. And Dan Gladden gets on first. Very first pitch of the game. I'm still kind of setting up here. So, right there, right on the ground. Now up is Tommy Herr. He was hitless in the last game, but he did get on with a walk. There's going to be the steal. They throw to second base. He's going to be safe. So Gladden gets the second. Minnesota's a very fast team. When they get on first, they get on second. So any walk turns into a double. That's why you got to pitch into them. They're very good doubles hitters, and that's the makeup of a championship team. Down below, and it's going to be 2-0. Last game, Tommy Herr was 0 for 3, a strikeout. But remember, he walked his first time and ended up scoring 1 of the 3 runs. Kirby Puckett will be on deck. It's funny because Boston is going to be in such a hole before the Mets play or Oakland plays. And that's going to be a strike, 3-1. The Mets and Oakland have not played yet. The 2 number 1 seeds. And that's going to be very interesting on that. That's going to be on the ground. Let's see. They're going to move to third. That's going to be 1 out. So Dan Gladden now is in sacrifice position. Tommy Herr with a good. That's pretty good. Gladden, Herr, Puckett, Herbeck, Gaetti, Randy Bush, Tim Laudner, Gene Larkin, and Greg. I'm going to call him Gagne. So Kirby Puckett. He'll be up inside ball 1. They got to be careful. Kirby can. Right now he was 2 for 3 last game with an RBI. If he lofts one to the outfield, you know it's going to be 1-0 early, Minnesota. Outside 2-0. 2 for 3 last game. He had a double and an RBI. A single, a double, and an RBI. Down low, it's 3-0. Ken Herbeck is on deck. I think what they might do is pitch around Puckett and then try and, yeah, they are. They set up the double play. That's what they want to do because right now a ground ball to the shortstop, a run is going to score. But now a ground ball to the shortstop, and you're out of the inning. Here's Herbeck. Nothing so far in the playoffs, only his second game. You can see Ken Herbeck didn't have a hit yesterday. That's going to be a strike, 1-1. Last game, Herbeck was 0 for 4. It was a long game last game. That'll be on the ground and a base hit. They don't need anything else but that. 1-0, and Minnesota has a dream start. Ken Herbeck gets his first hit of the postseason. It's 1-0. Right where the pitcher was. Gaetti. Gary Gaetti yesterday 3 for 4. That's going to be a strike. Remember, Minnesota did not play in the wild card round. Toronto won that one. And that'll be fouled away. Gaetti was 3 for 4, a home run and an RBI. Alan Griggy, great to see you. Very good to see you. And yeah, it looks very good. The Pro Strategy Football 2023. I'm going to get my stuff in September. And the first week of September, that's when my stuff is coming in. And when it does, I'm going to run a Creators Cup there. Hard shot and caught. It's caught. It'll be 2 outs. If that one would have hit the ground, it would have been trouble. And it's going to be 2 outs. 3 has been the prevailing number for runs to win a game. So here's Randy Bush hitting .500, no home runs, no RBIs here in the postseason. 2 for 4 yesterday. And Hurst high ball 1. 2 for 4, 2 singles. No, the Creators Cup is I'm going to ask everybody for their favorite teams of all time and then put them in 8 divisions of 4 and then run it once a week like an NFL season. And that's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that'll be good. And then what I'm going to do after that, high pop fly. This is right field, way back, and caught. So Boston gets out of it a little bit, but Ken Herbeck with the RBI, and it is 1-0 Minnesota. Alan Griggy, I would say 4 teams. I'm going to have 8 4-team conferences. Not yet, though. Not yet. Not yet, because if you send them to me now, I'll forget, because it's going to be a month away. It's going to take a while, but it'll be every Sunday. I'll have that. But here goes Alan Anderson for Minnesota. Wade Boggs will start off. He was 1 for 5 in last game. Remember, that's going to be a strike on the inside. Wade Boggs, 328 average, 18 seasons. 1-0, and it's quickly 0-2. So Alan Anderson early against Boggs. And that'll be a ball outside. What I'm going to ask for, Alan, is Ray is one. That's going to be hard foul. I'm going to say 1 per franchise, and it'll be from 1970 until today. 1968 until today, in case somebody wants the Jets. 2-2. We're the Chiefs of '69. High pop fly. And that'll be a catch. 2 outs. Or I'll just do Super Bowl era. Well, 1 per franchise. Boggs, Barrett, Evans, Greenwald, Burks, Rice, Bensinger, Cerrone, and Reed. That's the lineup for Boston today. And it is a very tense atmosphere now. Alan Anderson. And that's going to be a strike. On the ground and a base hit. So Boston will go on. They will have a runner on first. Here in the bottom of the first inning. straight through the middle. And that's what they needed. Dwight Evans. Dwight Evans now. That'll be a ball inside. Nothing. Minnesota leads Boston. It's 1-0 Minnesota. It's going really good, Alan. Really, really good. So far, it takes a while. The food is incredibly good. It's really, really good. Dwight Evans 0 for 2 with 2 walks in the last game. But the food is great. I'm going to get a shawarma maybe tonight. 3-0. Greenwell's on deck. And that's going to be a strike. 3-1. They're going to go to right field, but it's a short foul territory. And if that were Oakland, he might have been out. But it'll be 3-2 now with 1 out. Bottom of the first inning, 1 on, 1 out. And again, he fouls it away. Alan Anderson, a lot of pitches. Already 14 pitches. Long first inning. Minnesota's went quick. Boston is out there. High pop fly, center field. Going back. But Puckett will be near the wall. That's going to be 2 outs. So Kirby Puckett, that's a big out. Alan Anderson. And here's Mike Greenwald. He's hitting .250. No home runs, no RBIs. You know, you take a look at trends in the series as they start after 3 or 4 games. And in the whole playoffs, they'll go in about a series and a half. Mike Greenwald, he's 1 for 4. A single. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. 2 outs, 1 on. Alan Anderson, bottom of the first inning. Oh, they call that one a strike. They're booing in the stands. Greenwald didn't like it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Struck him out, and that'll end the inning. Greenwald not happy with that second strike, but Alan Anderson gets through at the end of 1 to score Minnesota 1, Boston nothing. Here's Tim Laudner. Tim Laudner hitting .500. He's in the 7th slot. They got to be careful. Boston does, because if they give up this game, they gotta survive in the Metrodome. They got to win 2 out of 3 in the Metrodome. They placed 3 straight there, and that's going to be crazy. These series keep going on. Larry Bullard is behind the plate. He's going to be calling the balls and strikes. And everybody's going to around the corners. You have the square. But doesn't mean it gets called. It's 2-1. Laudner's hitting .500. They got to be careful. It's 3-1. He's trying to bring it in. Gene Larkin is on deck. The 3-1. Did he go? He did not. He walks. It's now going to be 1 on with nobody out. This is the American League Divisional Series. What I did, Alan, is in 1988, I took the 5 best records from each league. The division winners got the 1st and 2nd seeds. And then the 3rd, 4th, and 5th seeds came from wild cards. The 4th and 5th played each other. The 3rd just was Minnesota. On the ground. Oh, it's an error. It's a big error. And they're going to go to 3rd. They're going to throw to 3rd, and he's safe. What a major error there. That was a huge error. Larkin, and that was a gigantic error. That was a double play ball, and it went right through the second baseman's legs. So what I did was in each league, that's going to be a far shot, and they're scoring one on this. Let's see if we're going to score another one on this. And they're going to throw it home. And they're going to throw. It is safe. It's 3-0 Minnesota. Bruce Hurst is having a terrible day. What a play by Gagne. Greg Gagne. I said I'd call him Gagne, but it is Greg Gagne, and he has a 3-0 Minnesota lead. Here's Dan Gladden, 1-for-1 today, and outside ball one. Bruce Hurst is not bringing it today. Gladden is 1-for-1 today in the series. He's 2-for-6. He has a single and a run. He's batting .333. 1-for-5 yesterday, 1-for-1 today. And we down low ball one. 3-0 Minnesota. And in every other playoff game we've had so far this year, 3 runs has been good enough to win it. On the ground. They might be able to get their first out. They do. 1 out. That double play ball error. My goodness. Twins are leading 1-0. The Twins are leading the American League Divisional Series 1-0. And here's Tommy Herr. So that's right, Alan. 1-0 right now. Which means if Minnesota wins, now they got 3 in the Metrodome. And that's going to be a ball outside. Minnesota 3, Boston 0, and Boston is in severe trouble. Hard hit right there. They're going to go to third, but they're going to get 1 out. And it'll be 2 on the day. So the sacrifice position goes out. Here's Kirby. Tommy Herr, yeah, he was a former Cardinal. And I think when we had the 83 series, he was there as a Cardinal. I forget if we actually had that team or not. Puckett is 2 of 3 in the playoffs. He walked in his last time he was up. And that's going to be fouled off. Oh, here we go. We got a bot here. So we got a bot. Down below, they'll pick it up third to first, and that's going to be the 3rd out. Three nothing Minnesota. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Ellis Burks will be up. Last game he was 2 for 4. He's fast. I got to get rid of that stupid bot, whatevers. So Ellis Burks hitting .500, and that's going to be a base hit. Watch him go. He has 82 speed. He could get 3 out of this. He might. It takes a favorable bounce, but they're going to stop at second. And down 3-0 Boston. We'll start off with a double. So there's a little bit of hope. Minnesota was up 3-0 now, and now it is 3-0, but they got Burks on second base. Here's Jim Rice, hitless. This is his second game, though. Jammed him foul. It'll be 0-1. Jim Rice. He has an RBI. I believe it was a sac fly. For Jim Rice, they throw to second, he's safe. So Jim Rice, Alan Anderson, a lot of pitches that first inning. That'll be fouled off. 0-2. Last time, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Thing about Alan Anderson is, I know he's got one on, but he can't keep his pitch count up. He keeps going around. He has to be a little more aggressive, especially in the bottom half of the starting lineups. That Ellis Burks double is exactly the spark that Boston needed to get something on. The 2-2 to Jim Rice. 3-2, and if they, there we go. Bensinger's on deck. If they walk him, it's going to be fouled away. If they walk him, it's going to be first and second with nobody out. And Anderson will be in a jam. I don't think that's an official stat. High into left field, and this one is caught by Dan Gladden. Another great catch, and going to third is Ellis Burks. Dan Gladden, remember last game, he had one heck of a great catch. He had a great catch in the last game that saved a run. And here's Todd Bensinger, hitting .500. He has an RBI, and there's that weird green thing. That thing has given me nightmares for 2 days ever since I've seen it. I don't know what it is and why it's there. I don't even know if it's a costume. I'd be a fan that had one too many. And that's going to be a strike right on the corner. Bensinger 2 for 4 with an RBI. Burks is in sacrifice position. It'll be 1-1. The slider to the outside. Bensinger hitting .500. Alan Anderson. This will be his 31st pitch. Inside 2-1. Todd Bensinger. He's hitting 7th. On the ground. That's going to score a run. It's 3-1. So they get one back. You know, Tony La Russa, he once said that when you come back from when you have big deficits, you just need one here and one there and play good defense. You actually play small ball in the early innings when you're down by a lot of runs. How do I know that? Because he told me that when I was an intern. I know it was 20 years ago, but that'll be down below and fouled off. The 0-2. There'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. They'll be inside 2-2. Rick Cerrone. Nobody on. 3-2. 2 outs. Here's Jody Reed. Straight up, and what a catch, Alan Anderson. And they end the second inning. Alan Anderson, it's Minnesota 3, Boston 1. Boston gets a run back. Herbeck, Gaetti, and Bush. So here comes Ken Herbeck. He's 1 for 1 today.
The first baseman, number 14.
He has a single and an RBI. Bruce Hurst, top of the 3rd inning. Hurst not in his best form today. He wants a couple innings where it's all right. If he starts to waver now, he'll get the hook, because McNamara does not want at all to go down 2-0 and play 3 in the Metrodome. So Bruce Hurst trying to find out where that one was. 2-0 to Herbeck. And it's going to be outside 3-0, very close. The umpire not giving any borderline ones. Here's Gary Gaetti. He's on deck. And if Minnesota can start again with a runner on, there's going to be a strike. 3-1. Minnesota 3, Boston 1. Minnesota 1-0. Hard hit foul, and it'll be 3-2. Ken Herbeck. Yeah, right now this is big, the 3-2. Jammed him and foul. And that'll be fouled away. So Herbeck again. Hard hit and a base hit. Ken Herbeck in center field. The 3-2 pitch, and he gets a single. Watch Herbeck right down the middle. What a hit. A laser beam. Minnesota leads 1-0 here, and they might make it 2-0. Gary Gaetti, 0 for 1. And it's going to be a ball, 1-0. He's 3 for 5, a home run and an RBI. So Gaetti. And they're going to call that one a ball, very close. So here's Bruce Hurst. 3-0. Randy Bush is on deck. Gaetti is unbelievable. Unbelievable. He walks him, and there's 2 on with nobody out. Boston's got to be thinking to themselves, what in the world? Randy Bush, he flew out in the first. He's hitting .400, 2 for 5 in the playoffs, and now it's up to him to move him over or do something. Pressure pack for Minnesota, and that's a strike. So Randy Bush, this is so big right now. This is the point of the game where Minnesota is pressuring. And if they get nothing here, that's going to be a big win to Boston. The 0-2, top of the 3rd inning. Down low, 1-2. Top of the 3rd inning, it's 3-1 Minnesota. Hurst. Fouled it away again. 3-1 Minnesota leads Boston. Game number 2. 2-2. A big area. I mean, there are some of these games that are going where it is like you're just cruising along, wondering for a hit. That's going to be to left field. And back and caught one out. 3 seems to be the cap on runs. And right now, it seems that it's hard to get past 3 runs, but that's giving you victories. Tim Laudner, he walked in the 2nd inning. Laudner. Inside ball 1, 1-0. He was 2 for 4 the last game with 2 singles. And down low, 2-0. Hurst is not having a great day. High pop fly. This is center field. He might get out of this. And there's a catch, 2 outs. So 2 pop flies, 2 outs. And Bruce Hurst is surviving. Gene Larkin, a single and a run today. He's hitting 2 for 5 in the postseason. 1 for 1 today. Base hit here would be big. That's going to be shot foul. He's aggressive. And he is going at it. Minnesota had a 3-0 lead. Boston scored 1. It's now 3-1. Inside, 1-1. Bruce Hurst. 2-1. Fenway Park. Big time, Fenway Park. Oh, he went after that one. It would have been 3-1. It's now 2-2. That was way low, and he knows it. Larkin. Boy, a base hit would really break things open. And fouled it off. A base hit. And you're dealing with it's going to be a hard shot. It might be. It is fair, and it's a double. And it's 4-1. It nullifies the Boston run. Oh, my goodness. It nullifies the Boston run, and it is 4-1. Oh, my. That's going to be a strike there. So 4-1, Greg Gagne. And that's going to be 1-2. Two and two now. As I gotta get 2-2 to Gagne. High pop fly to right field. This is back. They won't really break it open. They get a run, but they don't really break it open. They could have if Gagne would have got ahead. 4-1 Minnesota leads, and they are starting to cruise. Jody Reed. And here's Reed. It's going to be low ball one. Now Alan Anderson coming in the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be high 2-0. So Boston is now down 4-1 bottom of the third. Minnesota is the first team to break that 3-run ceiling. Of course, we're now dealing with second pitchers. That'll be fouled off. Minnesota 4, Boston 1. Struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. His second strikeout of the day for Alan Anderson. Right there. Oh, he didn't like that. But here's Wade now, beginning of the lineup. 1 out, Boggs to right field, and caught. 2 outs.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Boston is in trouble. Marty Barrett, he singled in the first. 2 for 4 in the series. And that's going to be a strike. Wow, when you look at this, this is an absolute, I want to say a little bit of a shocker. Though the third wild card spot is different, because the third wild card spot is, and that's going to be down below 2-1. The third wild card spot sometimes has a better record than the other division winner. They do. The 3-1, it's going to be fouled away. Minnesota is in the Western Division. Boston's in the East. It's going to be down below, and it'll be ball 4. So there'll be a runner on. Dwight Evans, he flew out in the first inning. Toronto and Oakland will be the game tonight. Toronto at the Coliseum in Oakland, and it'll be 0-1. There's going to be a strike. Oakland's a very unique team. They're very good. They have power, but they don't have speed. They do contact hitting, you just never know. They have good pitching and power. That's going to be a strike, 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning, Minnesota 4, Boston 1. That'll be fouled away. The umpire just jumped out of the way of that one. You know, there are some teams that haven't, that's going to be a ball there. On the ground, it's going to hit, and they'll scoop it, they get it, and they end the inning. My goodness. We go to the fourth, Gladdenher in pocket.
Leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 32.
Well, after this game, I'm going to change the settings so only people that subscribe can, you know, only people that subscribe can put messages on here. It's ridiculous. I'm getting a lot of spam, but it'll be on the ground. It's going to be knocked down, and Minnesota gets a runner on first with nobody out again. I think this is in all 4 innings. They got either the leadoff. I think they got their leadoff runner on in all of their innings because they've scored 1, 2, and 1. And this will be Tommy Herr. So Dan Gladden with the base hit. And here's Tommy Herr. They're going to throw to second. It's high. Gladden safe. Watch Dan Gladden. Throw was a little too high there, so Gladden's on second. Tommy Herr is yet to have a base hit today. They go to first, and that's going to be an out, 1 out. Gladden to third. And Gladden's fast. Any outfield fly ball, and he should score. Here's Kirby, 0 for 1. He walked in the first. He was 2 for 4 in the series. It's going to be fouled off, 0-1. Top of the fourth inning, Minnesota 4, Boston 1. Minnesota up 1 game to none. That's going to be to right field and fouled away. Boston in trouble. They are. I think Boston's aim right now is just to get back to Fenway Park. This is Puckett. This could do it. That's going to be an out. They throw home. What a throw. They throw. He's safe. It's 5-1. Gladden comes home, and Dan Gladden. It's 5-1 Minnesota. Ken Herbeck, 0 for 4 yesterday, 2 for 2, 2 singles, an RBI and a run today. That'll be a ball in the inside corner. Bruce Hurst already up to 80 pitches, and we're in the fourth inning. This is one of those 400-pitch games. To left field. And caught it. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. The score, Minnesota 5 and Boston 1. Greenwell, Burks, and Rice. Here's Mike Greenwell. Struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Hard shot, first pitch. Second to first, 1 out. So Boston is down by 4. Tommy Herr. What a throw. I mean, what a catch. The biggest thing, I don't think they called that an error. I don't know what they did in the first inning. It went far, and it looked like it went through the second baseman's legs. I got to see that, if they did call it an error or not. It's going to be fouled off quickly, 0-2. Alan Anderson making short work here. Minnesota's up forever. Boston's gone in a flash, and now we have 2 outs. His 3rd strikeout, and it's not looking good for Boston. 3 pitches. That's going to be high into left field. That is going to be out number 3. I got an idiot coming on this and just spamming it.
Leading off to the Twins, the third baseman, number 8.
So, have to mess around. That's going to be a strikeout. Gaetti, they're going to throw the first one out.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Randy Wood.
So, have to do a few things here as we do this. It's 5-1, and I have to make sure that I have to do a few things here and just make sure here that that's going to be another strikeout. So the best inning is the inning in which I am fiddling with a few things. So I'm fiddling with a couple things here. It's going to be 0-1 now. 2 outs, Tim Laudner, 0 for 1. One and one with 2 outs, and it's going to be 2-1. Two and one. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Laudner, nobody's on. This could be used as a timeout, really. Inside, and it'll be 3-2. What you don't want to do is put him on. And they do. He might get to second on this. Now, he only has 27 speed. He's going to try and get to second. And he is out. Oh, my. What a throw. Another out on the bases. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Bensinger, Cerrone, and Reed.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Number 38.
So Todd Bensinger ground out and an RBI. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, 1-2. It's going to be fouled off. That's going to be a little number, and it'll fall on the ground, a base hit.
Now batting, number 5.
So that's going to be Rick Cerrone now. I might just turn off the chat for this channel. So Rick Cerrone, 0 for 1 today, and that's going to be fouled off. Down low, it'll be 1-2. 1 on, nobody out. Rick Cerrone, if he can get on, he might start something. Hard hit. If it's fair, it's trouble. It is fair. And it goes in. It'll be second and third. And Boston has a run going here. They got a run. Barely fair, but it is. "5-1, Minnesota leads, but Boston has second and third and a fifth. Nobody out. And hard hit to left. It's going to be a base hit. They will not score 2. They're just going to score 1. It's 5-2. Nobody out now. Alan Anderson is struggling. And this is the chance for Boston to come back. Oh, how big it is. Here's Wade.
The third baseman, Wade.
And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, and Wade short. They could get 2. They got 1. They got 2. They score a run, and they empty the bases, but now it's 5-3. So with nobody out, first and third, Wade Boggs grounds into a double play, but they score a run. So they wish they didn't have to do it that way. But here's Marty Barrett now. Nobody on, 2 outs. And that'll be to right field. And, oh, and it's out of his glove. A base hit for Barrett. He's going to be easily. Oh, he drops it at second. Gagne drops it. They had him dead to rights there. And he drops it at second base. They had him dead. It was all over. It was all over. And watch this. Easy. And Gagne dropped it. It was a weird throw, but Gagne just dropped it. So now here we go. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs. Here's Dwight Evans. And that's going to be a strike. He hasn't had it all series. Flied out, grounded out. Evans now 0 for 2. High pop fly to right field. And underneath, that'll end the inning. Oh, that was weird, but we go to the 6th now. Minnesota 5, Boston 3. They're coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Wes Gardner will come in to pitch now. Already in one game, 2 innings, 2 strikeouts. That's it. And here's Gene Larkin, 2 for 2, a double, a single, and an RBI. In the series, he's hitting .500 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. So let's see how Larkin does against Wes. And that's going to be fouled away 0-1. He's taking hacks immediately. Larkin against Wes Gardner. And down low, 1-1. Jeff Sellers and Tom Bolton. On the ground. Base hit. So early on, that was not an error. I thought it was. It was just considered a strong base hit because it was a line drive. Here's Gagne. Greg Gagne, sorry. High and deep left field. Gagne, this is to the wall. It is off the wall. So it's not a home run. They're going to come home. The relay home. He's out. He's out. It went off the wall. And they get Larkin at home. That might be the play of this series. That might be the play of this series if Boston ends up winning. If they end up winning, it went right to the fielder, and good night right there. What a play and a relay defensively. Everything had to work right. You needed to bounce, you needed to throw, you needed the tag. And all 3 worked. And a hard hit right to third. He'll pick it up, 2 outs. Gladden upset. Wow, my goodness. And Tommy Herr 0 for 3, grounded out in the 4th. Former Cardinal, as Ray Griggy has said, former Cardinal Tommy Herr. And that'll be a hard shot. That's going to score 1. Tommy Herr is 71 speed. He's going to second. He might try third. But he's going to stop at second. And it's 6-3 Minnesota. Look at Tommy Herr. He's excited and crazy on that play. A huge clutch hit. That might even be his first of the series. And that was kind of a blow to Boston. They had 2 outs. They just had a great play at the plate. And Kirby Puckett should be able to get this one, and they do. That's 3 outs. Boston scores, though. Tommy Herr.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Dwight Green.
Beginning the bottom of the 6th inning, Mike Greenwell will be up. Alan Anderson is still in, bottom of the 6th inning, outside, 2-1. Mike Greenwell. Hard hit, that's going to be a single and a base hit. So Boston will start with 1 on and nobody out. Minnesota is now Minnesota can't get the 1-2-3 inning. Boston keeps getting people on. I'm wondering if that base hit and that RBI is going to end up being the difference. The 6-3 one, they go to first, he's safe. So Anderson now, one on, nobody out. Dallas Burks, he can fly. Oh, what a catch by Tommy Herr. Oh, what a catch. And if it were a hit and run, he would have doubled it up. But what a catch by Tommy Herr and Alan Anderson. Here's Jim Rice, 0 for 2. He flew out twice. Incredible. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Mark Portugal and Dan Schatzeder are warming up. But we never see the people warming up come in. That's going to be a strike again. 0-2 with one out. One on. Jim Rice would like to get a base hit and put the tying run on. Greenwell is on first. How big this is. 6-3. Did he go? No, he didn't. Not even, I wouldn't even say close. Jim Rice. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Did he go this time? Nope. They're going to make sure he really goes before they throw him out. 2-2, 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning, 6-3 Minnesota. They keep going back to first. We'll be here forever. 6-3. 2-2. Base hit again. There's going to be 2 on with 1 out. They go to third. Puckett will throw. Good throw, but he's safe. And now Greenwell is in sacrifice position with 1 out. Oh, my goodness. Boston is mounting a threat here. It's not going to be easy. Here's Todd Bensinger. This game has had a lot of offense. Anderson down low, 1-0. You got to start thinking. There's Bensinger, 1 for 2 today, a single, an RBI, and a run. He's hitting .500 with 2 RBI. And that's going to be a shot foul. And Bensinger's going to foul that away, 1-2. Todd Bensinger. This is the moment now for the Red Sox. It's going to be high. I don't know if they're going to actually score. They make the catch, 2 outs. They're trying to come home. It's going to be, oh, he missed the tag, and it's 6-4. He missed the tag. And it is 6-4. Puckett's throw was a little up the line. And now they've cut it to 2, and that's all they're doing. It's back and forth, back and forth. They are getting one and 0 to Cerrone. On the ground, 3rd to 2nd, and that'll end the 6th inning. Minnesota 6, Boston 4. As we go to the 7th, this has been a crazy game. Tom Bolton will come in. 1 game, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Righties don't like him, lefties love him. So here we go. Ken Herbeck, he's 2 for 3 today. In the series, all of his hits were today, was 0 for 4 yesterday. So 6-4 Minnesota. They know they need more runs. The last 3 innings are going to be insane. Herbeck high, and this should be an out. It is 1 out. And finally, Boston is getting to the point where they're getting the first batters out. Here's Gaetti, 0 for 2. He walked in the 3rd. The series, he's hitting .500. He was 3 for 4. He did hit a home run yesterday, and that was a big one. So Bolton. Oh, Gaetti is swinging for the fences there. Gary Gaetti. High into right field. Underneath, and that'll be 2 outs. Wow, you know, of all the innings, none of them have gone as smoothly as this. Maybe the 5th inning for Minnesota. But here's Randy Bush. He's 0 for 3, struck out in the 5th. I'll tell you what, right now, this is Minnesota's series. If they blow this game, they're going to have trouble, even though they play the next 3 at the Metrodome. It'll be 1-0. Minnesota's got a chance to go up 2-0 against the Red Sox. Both on the road. And it's 2-0. Bush is 0 for 3 today. And outside 3-0. Laudner is on deck. The 3-0. And, oh, that's a strike. And it was in there, and he thought it was going to be a walk. But Randy Bush is going to have to bat again. A lot of times, you'll see pitchers go right at him because their mental focus isn't there. Nope. Now he walks, and he makes sure on that one.
The batter, number 15.
Tim Laudner. One for 2. That'll be fouled off. 0-1. And that's going to be outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And 2-1 inside, Laudner. 1 on with 2 outs. 2 quick fly balls and then a walk. So Tom Bolton, he's starting to slip here. They got a travel day to rest everybody, and then it's going to be unique. They're going to get everything rested up, but there's a foul ball there. 3-2. Boston can't afford a loss. Minnesota, they would not like a loss, but they came in with the intention of splitting, and they would be okay. And that was ball 4, and he went for it. 3-2, 2 outs. Going to the bottom of the 7th inning with an out here. Boston is trying to hold him, and they do. Struck him out, and we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Bottom of the 7th. Boston has been pressuring. And Jody Reed, now Mark Portugal will begin. Jody Reed is 1 for 2. They're down by 2, and this is exactly how Portugal wanted it. And that's going to be 1 out. Exactly how he wanted it. As Laudner with the catch. I mean, seriously, he is loving every second. Wade Boggs grounded out in the 5th. The ball inside, 1-0. Oh, they call that a strike. But that was the same place they called a strike. So 1 out, and this is big time now. That's to left field, and it is foul. It drifts foul, and it hits the wall. One and two. This one's hit kind of hard, but it'll die there, and Puckett will get it 1 out. 2 outs now. Well, Boston needed something going. They're down by 2. They have 3 innings to get these runs, and right now they're almost done one of those innings. Here's Marty Barrett, a double and a single. He's 2 for 2 today. He's hitting .600 in the postseason. Barrett is the reason why they're still in this game, one of them. And Portugal has been good. This is Barrett to right field, and what a catch. That ends the 7th. Minnesota can feel it. They're up 6-4, and they're up 1-0. Larkin, Gagne, and Gladden.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Bob Stanley. I knew it by the
Number 46.
look in the profile. Bob Stanley coming in. Here's Gene Larkin.
Leading off for Minnesota, the designated hitter.
Larkin now. Larkin 3 for 3, and it's to right field. It's way back. It's way back. It is caught. 1 out. And what a catch. Oh, that might have been gone. Yeah, they are looking for that 3rd run because you never know. Greg Gagne, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. He scored a run himself. Here in the top of the 8th, Bob Stanley. And that'll be low ball 1. They wanted to get him in the game. This is where you need it now, where Minnesota, make sure Minnesota doesn't extend their lead, and it's 2-0. Dennis Lamp. Remember the last game was 3-2. 6-4 here, it's double that. And outside it'll be 3-0, and Dan Gladden, the Red Sox killer, is on, going to be on. And it's going to be ball 4, so Dan Gladden will come up.
Now batting.
2 for 4 in the series. He's 3 for 9. He has 2 singles, and he scored 2 runs himself. He's fast, but he can't run faster than the person in front of him. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 8th. And that's going to be a strike. Bob Stanley now. Another one. 0-2 with an out. Dan Gladden. No. So it'll be 1-2. Gladden so good today. And so good in left field. He struck him out. That was a bad swing, and he knows it. 2 outs. Minnesota needs something to add on to the 6 runs they have. Here's Tommy Herr. So top of the 8th inning, Tommy Herr, he's 1 for 4. And that'll be a strike. Bob Stanley. 10 pitches. It'll be 1-1. Now it'll be a strike again, 1-2, 2 outs. High pop fly, and the catch, it'll be 3 out. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score, Minnesota 6, Boston 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 40.
Juan Berenger will come in. He was in yesterday. He had a big, remember when Boston, he was in a couple days ago.
The right field.
Remember when Boston had, what was it? Was it Behringer with the bases loaded? I think it was. They had the bases loaded and nobody out, and they got them all. Behringer was in on it. And that's going to be a strike as he's in the 8th inning. Dwight Evans will start off at 6-4. Minnesota leads Boston. Here in Game 2, a very, very big couple innings for Boston. Deep to left field, that's fair all the way, and it's gone at 6-5. That is Dwight Evans, and the right fielder has hit his first of the postseason. They've cut it to 6-5. He hits it off Behringer, and Boston is coming back. You know that they feel that they need this. They need it desperately this game, and it's now 6-5 here in the bottom of the 8th. And nobody is out yet. So now they just need one run, and we were saying before, he knows that Behringer's upset. And they known. Look at this. Oh, look at that. We knew it was going to be in. So here's Mike Greenwell. Now it's a one-run game in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that's going to be inside ball 1. A single and a run, 2 for 7 in the series. These games are all going to be like this. It's 6-5. Minnesota leads Boston. Swing and a miss. It'll be 1-1. That's why Minnesota needed an extra Minnesota needed an extra run here, and they're not getting it. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. It'll be 3-1. Ellis Burks. 3-1. The 3-1 now to Greenwell. Swing and a miss. It's 3-2. Nobody on, nobody out. This batter is really going to set a tone here. They're down by 1. Nobody out. 3-2 now to Mike Greenwell. Walked him, and he goes to first. Here's Ellis. He had a double earlier in the day, and he really looked good. Ellis Burks. And that's going to be a strike. 6-5. Ellis Burks, 1 on, nobody out. And it's going to be away 1-1. Behringer not having a great day he had yesterday. But Behringer, you remember, he gave up a little bit early, and then he came back in the later part of the inning and got all of them. High pop fly. He got one there, and he knows it, and that's going to be caught 1 out. Pocket will throw it in, and it'll be first. Runner on first with 1 out. If things go really awry, and if Jim Rice were to put one over the fence, Minnesota would only have 3 outs to do something, because we're in the bottom of the 8th. That's how big this is, and everybody knows it. For the Boston Red Sox, 6-5, bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be down below ball 1. Juan Behringer. Oh, so big. And that's going to be a strike there, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Did he go? We don't know. He did not, and they don't point. 2-1 now. Rice would like to get him to second base. And it's going to be inside 3-1. Behringer, not the greatest in the world. They got Bensinger coming up next. He's a seventh hitter. 3-1 now with one out. 6-5. Minnesota leads Boston. The 3-1. Trying two, and it's going to be 3-2. A swing and a miss there. It'll be 3-2, one out, one on. The pitch. And I'll be low down below. Three and two, one out. High pop fly. And underneath there is Gaetti. And a catch there. 2 outs. So Behringer has not made it easy on himself all series, but he's got the job done. Here's Bensinger in the bottom of the 8th. That's why you always say Minnesota needs. Greenwell goes back to first. Minnesota needs that insurance run. They have to have it. 6-5, and that's going to be down below. He might go. He doesn't. They throw to first. And nothing there, 1-0. Todd Bensinger now. The 1-0 outside, and it'll be 2-0. Two and 0. 3-0. That was inside. They called it there, even though it looked like that it was going to be a strike and make it 2-1. Now it is 3-0, and you know this is going to be right down the middle. There it is. So now it's 3-1, and that is difficult to pitch in. The 3-1. Bensinger. They walk him. 2 on, 2 out now. Tying run is on second. 23 pitches this inning for Behringer. Rick Cerrone. 1 for 3, a double and a run. Six, 5. And they're going to give that one a strike. Oh, that was so big. Reardon and Atherton in the bullpen. So 6-5, Minnesota leads Boston the 0-1. On the ground could be the end. The flip, the out, that's it. It ends the 8th inning. But Dwight Evans cuts it to 1. Minnesota needs insurance next inning, or else they're going to be in trouble at 6-5. Here's Kirby, 0 for 2. A sac fly, a walk, and an RBI. Top of the 9th inning. Kirby will start. That's a strike. Stanley will stay in. He had 13 pitches in the 8th inning. Hard shot to first. That'll be an out. 1 out.
The batter, number 14.
Ken Urbach, 2 for 4. He has both singles, an RBI, and he scored a run. So Minnesota would love the insurance. They're not getting it now. 0-1, he fouls it back. The 0-1, that'll be on the ground. Second to first, 2 outs. Man, that double play, the almost double play in the first inning, that was the killer. And Gary Gaetti flew out in the 3rd. My goodness, when we go to the Metrodome, that's going to be incredible. Down low, 1-0. Bob Stanley, short order of Minnesota. He has a day off to rest, and then they go to the Metrodome. Will it be 2-0 or a tied series? 1-2. Boston will have 3 more outs. The 1-2. Struck him out, they say. Wayne Coyote doesn't agree, but he knows he shouldn't have even gone. He got fooled. 3 more outs. He got Reed, Boggs, and Barrett, and that's it.
Your attention, please.
Jeff Reardon, 1 save, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Righties are all right with him. Lefties hate him. And now for Boston, they need a run or they'll be down 2-0. And Minnesota knows that. Here's Jody Reed. 1 for 3, a single and an RBI. This is it, bottom of the 9th. If Boston scores nothing, then it'll be 1-0. If Boston scores nothing, they're down 2-0. If they score 1, they keep on playing. If they score 2, they tie the series. It's either 0-1 or 2-0. Reardon. They don't want to put anybody on with nobody out. That's fouled off, 2-1. Jody Reed, 1 for 3 today. He's the 9th hitter. If he gets on, then you got to top the lineup. And now to be on the ground. Herr to Herbeck, 1 out. Oh my, good defensive effort there by Tommy Herr. And here's Wade Boggs. He's had 1 hit in the series. He's 1 for 9. 0 for 4 today. He flew out in the 7th. 6-5, bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Reardon, hard shot, 2 outs. And Boston's down to their final out. They're down to their final out. That's it. That is it. 1 more out. And here's Marty Barrett. Marty Barrett, this is it. Against Jeff Reardon. Reardon wants 2 saves in 2 days. And it's going to be a ball inside. Minnesota 6, Boston 5. And outside 2-0. I mean, the next hitters are 3, 4, and 5. Barrett is 2 for 3 today. Bottom of the 9th. Here's a strike there, 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs, nobody on, down by 1, the pitch. And fouled off, they're down to their last strike. Marty Barrett, down to his last strike. This is it. He's down, this is it. The 2-2, 3-2. Dwight Evans is next. It feels so hopeless, but if he gets on, Evans can win it with a home run. 3-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Reardon struck him out, and that's it. They're up 2-0. Minnesota's up 2-0. A 6-5 win, and look at Reardon. What a win for Minnesota, they hang on. What a win for Minnesota, they hang on. Oh my goodness. And Minnesota, you can see the smiles and the concern for Boston. It was 5-1 in the top of the 4th. And Minnesota ends up holding on, winning 6-5. Reardon his 2nd save. The Twins lead 2-0. And Gary Gaetti, look at him. Ken Herbeck, Kirby Puckett, Dan Gladden. That's incredible. We're going to save this, and then what we're going to do, we're going to watch some highlights. There's Ken Herbeck, and look at him go. He is crazy there. And then that was in there. That was good. Minnesota taking leads. They led 5-1. This was the out at home. That was the out at home, and we said that one base hit. That was a home run, a big one. Later on in Reardon, right there, the out. Look at him. Oh, yeah.
The final line score for our ball.
Let's take a look. Let's exit to the postgame,
6 runs.
and then let it save, and then go over the postgame statistics. As Minnesota a 6-5 win. 2 one-run wins at Boston. Incredible. So Anderson with the win, Hurst with the loss. So the starters taking a win and a loss. And Jeff Reardon, his second. So for Minnesota, they had Dan Gladden with 2 hits, Herbeck with 2. Gaetti got none, and Bush got none. So Gaetti, a great day and a lousy day at the plate. Laudner, the catcher, 1 for 3. Greg Gagne, 2 for 3 and 2 RBI. Larkin, 3 for 4. Larkin's up to 500. He has the best average. For Boston, Barrett with 2 for 4. And then look, everybody else is 1 hit. Wade Boggs went 0 for 5. He's 1 for 9. He's 1 for 10 in batting. Wade Boggs is 1 for 10. And Minnesota has a 2-0 lead. Taking a look at the other things for Minnesota, doubles by Larkin, and Gagne, his second. The RBIs, Puckett, Herbeck, Larkin, and 2 for Gagne. So he has 2 RBIs this day. The sacrifice fly is Puckett. The stolen base, Dan Gladden had 2 of them. And for Boston, you had Barrett, Burks, and Cerrone with doubles. A home run by Evans, an RBI by Evans. Bensinger had 2 RBI, and Reed, sacrifice fly, Bensinger, and Boggs grounded into a double play. Anderson, the 6 innings, he gets the win. He's 1-0. Reardon the save. Hurst, he gave up 8 hits, 5 earned runs. He walked 3, struck out 2. Anderson struck out 3, walked 1, 4 earned runs, gave up 4 runs, all of them earned. And it is 6-5. Unbelievable day. Taking a look at the other things, our next game will be Toronto and Oakland. Toronto and Oakland will be our next game. That's going to be incredible there then. I believe Monday we'll have Pittsburgh and New York and Cincinnati and LA. That's Pittsburgh and New York. That'll be a great game. We'll actually see the 2 number 1 seeds and how good they are compared to the 4th seeds or the wild card seeds. The Pirates were the 4th seed. Toronto, again, the 5th seed, just like they were in 1983. And Cincinnati and LA, Cincinnati has a 1-0 lead there in that series. There it is, the standings so far. The next one in this league, Mike Boddicker against Bert Blyleven at the Metrodome. Minnesota has a 2-0 series lead. That's going to be a very, very important game number 3. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you later.